Welcome to the London Outlook for Thursday, the 18th of January 2024. Starting off with the economic calendar, what you can see is that we have one red folder news event that's at 30 minutes into the New York session, so I won't touch on it too much for the London session. Just to be aware, it's red folder, but it's not as significant as something like NFP or CPI or interest rates for that matter. So if you do have any trades and you're comfortable with holding them, I would suggest that keeping them open is a good idea. You can also allow the news event to trigger an entry and then manage your trade positions according to what the news release is. Having said all of that, I'll move on to the daily chart. What we'll see on the 4 hour is that we actually body broke this level, suggesting a change in 4H market structure. However, the reason why I'm on the daily chart is just to monitor the daily consecutive bias, and yesterday we did indeed get our anticipated daily bullish candle. So that effectively neutralizes our daily bias, at least for the next day or two. And then and then moving on to the 4 hour. From this perspective, we've now got reasons to trade both directions. Again, we are in uncertain times with the pro trend being unconfirmed, so we've got this pro trend previously confirmed OBs that we can look to support our trade ideas, and then we have these pro trend unconfirmed OBs to rely on based on this new leg that has formed, the new pro trend leg, but it's unconfirmed until we get that body break. And then I guess having said all of that, like I said, we have reasons to trade both directions, but we do need 4H backing. What we can see is yesterday we got this new 4H primary leg. Perhaps to just mark it out, because at this stage it's quite important to keep tabs of what leg we're operating under. So this is our pro trend unconfirmed, actually pro trend previously confirmed primary leg. So that's quite important. What we can see is we got that reaction and went up, and we actually took out our substructure target, which now essentially means we have no reason to trade longs, not until this is body broken or we reset this reaction, which will happen in and around this area right here, which we have set an alert for, so that we can monitor for a new reaction, and then obviously new IRL to be developed, and our target will be whatever the wick is. If we do body break, obviously we'll validate a new 4H OB right here, and then we can trade accordingly from that point onwards. And then on the other end of things, in terms of shorts, if we come up to this level, we can then look for our short plays into and our targets for those short plays will be one of two. The first being the substructure or the 4H OB that is likely to give a reaction. Remember, in these situations, because of the uncertainty, we also TP a lot faster. So depending on what is possible before a prominent target, so if we can get into a 1 to 3 position prior to tapping a 4H OB, that would be good. If we can reach 1 to 5, that's even better, but we'll balance our targeting between those two areas and we go according to that. Moving on to the 15 minute, what I want to highlight here is the fact that all the IRL has been used up, substructure target is achieved, and then requirements for trading. Because of the uncertainty, we want all of these factors, available daily range for the intended direction, IRL, 4H backing, available substructure target, and then what I just said now, aggressive targeting 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 due to the uncertainty. Okay, that's pretty much my outlook. I think just to quickly summarize, if I'm going to look for longs, it's either that price will come and reset this leg, giving me new IRL to work with, and then obviously we've got this 4H backing. The initial reaction point is invalid because that already got a reaction, and then if I'm looking for further longs, I'd wait for this 4H level to be broken, this 4H OB to be validated, price to come back in, a new substructure, new IRL, and then I'll target the substructure. Then in terms of shorts, simply waiting for price to come into this pro-trend unconfirmed area right here, and then I'd consider short entries from this point, targeting the closest 4H OB that is passed over the latest substructure or the substructure low, keeping in mind my aggressive targets. Alternatively, we could get something like this, something like that, and then if we break this, actually maybe to be more accurate, if we get something like this, so we get a body break without tapping the 4H OB, and then we get this body break right here, then obviously we've validated a primary leg pro trend unconfirmed, at which point we can then validate these primary leg OBs to trade from. Again, substructure remains key, and what we're reacting from is also highly important. That's pretty much my London outlook for today, and we'll chat again for the New York outlook. Trade safely in these uncertain scenarios.